So here we have it. We are looking to go into the off season for the Colts franchise, and we're going to be doing it in a live stream tomorrow, or if you're already watching this on a different day, it will be Wednesday, March 9th. Here's a look at the team and what we're working with. In this particular video, I'll be showing you some of a couple of the moves that were made, such as some coaching changes, because there are some coaching changes. Some of the staff changed, and we're going to be getting you guys ready to take a look at how we're going to be going into the off season. So here's something you want to note when it comes to your coaches. The coaches are important because they tell you things like what their scheme is, and also their experience boosts, what benefits they have from scouting and whatnot. So you look here, you see Chuck Pagano, quarterback game prep modifier, and he gives different experience boosts to different positions and whatnot. Those are actually pretty important when it comes to building up your players. You have outside linebacker game prep modifier, right outside linebacker game prep modifier, and things like that. So we're going to go through some of the other coaches that are in free agency after we offer Chuck Pagano a contract that he is not going to like, which pretty much means you're fired. Just so that you can see. So he also has quarterback re-sign influence. We're going to offer this guy the very, very bare minimum. Okay, so here's our offer to Chuck Pagano. Take it or leave it. And the reason I'm firing him is because fuck your face. Just know we want a fresh new feel to our team, and bringing on a new coach will be ideal. So we will be losing those things that he do bring to the table, those different upgrades that he do bring to the table, but hopefully we can find something that fits our needs a little more. We're also going to get rid of the trainer and the scout because we can get better. So here's a look at the coaches that were released. You have our coach, Brady Leland. Who is this? Mike Pettin. Lovie Smith, gone. Joe Philbin, gone. Jeff Fisher, gone. Mike Tomlin, gone. And then, you have some of the players that were released. So, two coaches I'm interested in here, Jeff Fisher and Mike Tomlin. Very interested in those guys. So if we can go quickly, we're going to take a look at what some of these coaches bring to the table. Now, this guy here, level 25, you got level 20, you got level 18. These are the head coaches. You take a look at this level 25 guy, and his only thing is become predictable. He doesn't really offer much. Mike Tomlin is only a level 9. He does offer some things. He's running a 3-4. Maybe we can get a 3-4 hybrid out of him. But he got a lot of re-sign influence. So going into the following offseason next year, if we do get Mike Tomlin, then we're going to have a lot of influence on re-signing guys on the defensive side of the ball, and also a left tackle, which is obviously important. You got to have a good left tackle on your team if you need to re-sign. Chuck Pagano, here's what he brings to the table. We've already seen it. His re-signing gimmick, fuck it. Jeff Fisher, he gives experience boosts in right end defensive tackle. And these are all in the game prep. Also cornerback as well. Now, he also, which makes him important, is he gives a bonus to being able to grab cornerbacks out of free agency. That is a very, very big deal because cornerback free agency influence. So it'd be a lot easier to get cornerbacks if you have him as the head coach. So that's who I'm looking at here. Mike Tomlin, because I just like Mike Tomlin. And also Jeff Fisher. That's what we're thinking about here. Now, when you decide on who you want, you can only offer to one coach. So make sure that it's an offer that you know that you'll get him for. I don't know what we offered Mike Tomlin here. We offered him something. We offered him what he wanted. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little teeny bit more. Because that's the guy I decided to go with. And it's more so because I like the coach. Even though I was giving up that cornerback free agency influence. Look at what I'm giving up here. That's such a huge thing especially since we need the cornerbacks. So hopefully he Mike Tomlin can improve between it. Now, when you're going for your scout and you're going with your trainer, you want to go for the best. You definitely want to go for the best. When it comes to scouting, these guys say that they have these specialties. What it does is it drops down the price from when you're scouting. When you're scouting, the price will be lower for particular things. Wide receiver overall, stuff like that. If you get like a wide receiver overall, it'd be like 3.7 points, 11 points in that order instead of 5, 10, 15. So that's what that's for when it comes to scouting. So there you go. You might as well go on ahead and go with the big guy. Defensive physical for scouting. So that's what we'll be working with. And up next, we pick a trainer. You might as well just go with the best because I don't know what the fuck this does. So go with the best if you can. Might as well. No big deal. It's not like they want a bunch of money. They only want a little bit of money. So go on ahead. Go with the best. Offer what they're asking for. You probably can't get any lower. So I just went 10K higher, and let's see. We're gonna advance, and we got everybody we wanted. We got Mike Tomlin, we got the trainer we wanted, we got the scout that we wanted, and we're gonna be going into the offseason with these guys, and they're gonna be our intangibles, and they're going to be our focus on how we can attack free agency. And now, if you guys were interested, here are the Pro Bowl. Not results, but the Pro Bowl roster. So Andrew Luck didn't get in. Running backs, of course, we got no running backs in. Let's go on ahead down. We got our fullback in. Gimmick made it to the Pro Bowl. Let's look at wide receivers. Do we get one? Is T.Y. available? T.Y., did you make the Pro Bowl, T.Y.? Brandon LaFell made it. So there he is. T.Y. Hilton as the 4th wide receiver. Jesus Christ. He was like 2nd or 3rd in the league in yards and touchdowns and barely made it. Probably because we were losers. Tight ends. We get no Fleener. Even though I believe he led the league for tight ends and yards and probably touchdowns as well. All right. Left tackle. I know none of our offensive line made it in there. Let's just take a look. Pretty sure none of us made it. Yeah. None of our offensive line made it in there. Okay, so then we're going to look at the defensive side of the ball, and we're going to wrap it up. Left ends, absolutely not. Just no. How about linebacker? We have to have somebody else in the Pro Bowl. Did we really only get 2 guys? How about Mr. AKA? I'm pretty sure he had to have gotten in. I mean, the guy had about 6 interceptions on the season, which is good. Up until the final stretch of the season, he really wasn't allowing any catches. So he has to have made it, right? I know none of our linebackers did. I mean, maybe Upshaw? No Upshaw. Okay, cool. We'll let it rock. And nope. No Mr. AKA. He didn't make it. And I'm pretty sure our safeties didn't make it at all. How about a punter? Can we get a punter, kicker? Nothing. So we got 2 guys into the Pro Bowl. Can't be mad at that. We had a terrible season. But the stream, once again, will be Wednesday. And I'm aiming for about 6 o'clock. Over on the Twitch. I stopped myself. We'll be aiming for Wednesday, 6 o'clock 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over on Twitch. Link will be in the description as it always is. So if you need to, go on ahead, make an account over there if you don't have one. If you do, go on ahead over to my Twitch account, drop a follow on it. You could drop a whatever on it. I'm going to be streaming almost every day now since I got my new computer. So yeah, and I'm probably streaming right now as you guys are watching this, streaming some MUT. So hope to see you guys there. And we're going to attack this offseason hardcore. We're also going to change them fucking sliders too.